Hey, this is Coach Ben at Peak Fast. We're going to start up a series of going over the kettlebell swing and lining it up for people wanting to try it out and add it to their program. You probably see it a lot. We're going to go over more of the hardstyle swing, so the swing to the chest, and not so much the American swing. We probably dive into that another time. A lot of people are getting into swings because it's a great fat burning tool and also teaches good hip explosion and through the hip hinge. So this is going to be more of our hip hinge, not so much of our squat. It's important that we add in hinging and explosive training, but we want to make sure they're done right. So we're developing this video series to make sure you get the most out of your swing and get the maximum benefit of this powerful exercise. So first off, let's go over just the anatomy of a kettlebell. Probably seen these. They all come in different shapes and sizes. This is just traditional kettlebell. We got these nice ones from Rogue. This is the bell part. These are the horns, and this fine part's the handle. So when we're using swings, we're going to use only the handle for now. We use the horns for goblet squats and halos and etc. But today we're just going to stick with the swing. So very simply, I think the most important part of most of the kettlebell movements is the setup. So we want to set up behind the bell in this exercise. I'm going to kind of scoot this away from these other bells so we can see. We want to set behind the bell so that way we can get a good first swing. So we want to use that nice hip hinge, making sure the hips are nice and high, reach the arms out, and from here, if you're a little away from the bell, then we can add in a little more knee bend. So, but try to keep that mostly at the hips and not the knees first. You notice I tilt the bell back towards me. So what we're looking for here is we want tension on the bell and loading ourselves back into that kettlebell. If we're here, you can see my body's not loaded. And if I try to swing this back, I'm probably going to lose my foot. Okay, so we want this bell nice and tilted back towards us, maintaining that hip hinge. And here at Peak Fast, we use that nice reach and trying to keep the shoulders open. And that's going to help us dial in some abs. So don't get caught squeezing the shoulder blades. We want to keep them nice and wide and reach towards the kettlebell. One other point that doesn't get gone over enough is the feet. You can't see my shoes, but I'm actively squeezing the floor with my toes. Again, that's going to keep us from rocking back. We're going to get the best swing possible from that first one. So again, we're lined up, hip hinge, tilted back towards us. Serratus is nice and activated, core is tight. And the first thing we're going to do in this position is swing it back through the legs. I'm not going to do an actual swing today. We're just going to line up that starting position. That's called a pendulum swing. You can go from this angle. It's important that we get it high into the hips, up here. We see a lot of swinging from down there. I compare that low swing to almost like trying to deadlift with the bar in front of you. Like we're only asking for our back to do all the work. We're not going to get the most out of the hips. So again, swinging it up nice and high. If you have any clients, you're training people, or you just can't seem to get it, you can actually use another kettlebell behind you. So lining up here, if we swing it too low, we're going to catch that kettlebell. So let's try this again, trying to get higher into the hips. And we're up here. So that's our starting position. Eventually that's going to turn into a power swing, but today we're just going to work in that starting position and really finishing too. We want to finish every swing the same way we started, almost a mirror image. So that's part one for today. The next step we're going to go over, video 2, is the power swing and even a full swing.